Hello, here with a little bit of hidden manna, and today I'm going to be talking about becoming like a child. Jesus speaks of this in the Bible, basically saying that unless you become like a child, you will not enter the kingdom of heaven. And the Holy Spirit's been working on me for a few years now, and this part I feel has been like partially developed through just being a father of soon to be 8 children. The last 4 of them, I decided, being partially awake, that I wasn't going to perpetuate the lie that the system wants us to do, i.e. tell my children that I'm the Easter Bunny or Santa Claus or Satan Claus, Tooth Fairy, and all these things. I just, something told me not to do it. Even before the awakening, this is before the awakening, Jesus told me not to do it. And it was because I was shown that the reason they do that is because, along with teaching you that the Easter Bunny's real, Santa's real, and the Tooth Fairy, you're also giving them instructions about the spiritual law that everyone has to be taught, and that is the story of Christ. So at the same time, when they find out this truth, they abandon everything, and the doubt starts. I just got a few notes here. Like parents, they perpetuate this, they talk about this, they get involved in it, and they're not doing this on purpose, but it is like a social shaming involved if you don't take part in it. Even though like people realize that a lot of these pagan holidays are pagan, not even to do with Christian. And it's done so that you don't trust the child doesn't trust the parents afterwards, and then believe in Jesus. That is the truth. Religion literally means to tie and bind one's mind, like hogtie. It's a constraint that the government, which means to control your mind, has devised an answer to this problem. This was a problem for them. Now what else do I got here? Growing up is simply leaving the truth. I can't really say much more than that. It's like you actually abandon your 5 senses, your conscience, your inner voice, your inner child that knows right from wrong, to become part of the world and to harden up and to be a success in the world. The deception starts early. We're put into schools after this whole Tooth Fairy thing, and we're told that we live on a spinning ball, and you're not even old enough to articulate any questions, and you're presented with all sorts of media that just shows that you're stupid if you even doubt that. And the whole real reason the whole construct was created by Satan is to get you to not see the wonder of God's creation. We are in a dome under the flat earth, and when you deny it, you go part of the world. And when you come back to it, that's walking in truth. All right, now where am I going with this? Maybe I should just read. When you go to school, you learn the implausible globe lie before you are able to articulate any of your questions. This is reinforced through media, sitcoms, cartoons, and reinforcing the impossible lie. Flat Earth is the ultimate stupid joke. It's in every sitcom, everything, little things, basically anything to get us off this creation and to be just another space ball, just another thing of possibilities, so that you will do away with your soul. And Jesus had enough, and he woke a bunch of us up. As a child, your instinct is to share with other children, not to hurt or take advantage of children. Children never let someone go hungry, or they walk in truth. They see truth because it has not been grown up out of them. Children trust adults who have already been programmed. They perpetuate this lie unknowingly, for the most part, in the name of tradition and fear of social outcasting. So in essence, to become a child again is to learn the truth. This is done through prayer and the Holy Spirit, leading one who wants to know the truth to the truth. Remember, we all knew the truth, we just walked away from it in order to take part in the world. You know what I mean? We literally walked away to take part in the world. We knew better. Everything about it told us that this whole system was wrong, but we just went with. We really are a monkey see, monkey do. It's not evolution, though. But they know that when we see something, we emulate it. That's why we got two paradigms on television all the time. It's you either choose one side or the other. That's why, like, all our fashion, we just think that those are the ideas and times of today. That's just what is being programmed. They call it television programming for a reason. All right. Broadcasting from Hollywood. After some cognitive dissonance, you find yourself looking at the world in new eyes and wonder, as well as familiar eyes, as you meet the child that you left behind. Because it's you as a child in the kingdom is all around you. And the only thing that we actually take with this world are not the bad things that we did, because he literally forgets them when you ask for forgiveness. It's the good things. If and when did you have a chance to give someone a cup of water? Did you do it? Did you know what I mean? Little things come up in this world, these spiritual coincidences. These are opportunities people need to do. A few years ago, I started waking up praying, how am I going to help someone today? And often something manifests, and you wouldn't even believe what has happened for me. And I'm not just talking for, like, because I know Jesus would never burden me with money. He would never lay that upon us. He doesn't. That's not what his game. In his economy, the more you give, the more you receive. So, in essence, simply to become like a child is to come back to the truth. Realize that when you're swimming in a lake and there's a sunbeam going directly to the sun over the flat surface, that is proof that there's no bend over the curve. There's all sorts of things that I look upon. When I see the sun and the moon at the exact same size in the sky, and yet there's so many come on, coincidence? No, the spiritual marker that you must swallow in order to continue living that lie. And the lie could be, you could be a very good person, but the one thing that you have is you have too much. Look out for your brothers. Care for one another. I'm trying to, and I just want to wake people up, and it's not that easy. I find people have too much sin to see. I love you all, and I pray for you. Try to become like a child. See, life's a lot better.